Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. Let's Matha take our Bandhan Dor and prepare ourselves for meditation this morning.
অনেক আশিস পেয়েছি গো পথ দিয়েছো মা, তবু আমার কাছে যা চেয়েছো দিয়েছো মা। আমার জীবন যাবে না বৃথা সাজে, যদি ভরিয়ে দাও সহজ
We'll start with putting our attention on the Mooladhara and say the Ganesh mantra 4 times.
Shri Mataji, Shri
Let's place our right hand on our hearts. And we ask, humbly ask, Shri Mataji, Mother, please give me complete satisfaction in my heart, joy in my heart, bliss in my heart, so that the whole world becomes blissful. As we learn to introspect and get deeper within our meditation, we also project that depth, that prayer, that yearning for the world, for the humanity, for Mother's creation. Mother, give me love, love that I could love the whole world, and that the whole world becomes one in love. Mother, give salvation to the entire humanity which is suffering. Mother, please, let your lotus feet reside in my heart and on my Sahasrara. Please, take me to your lotus feet. Please, cleanse me with thy love. Mother, please, let me experience saltlessness in my meditation. Let me be dissolved in the ocean, which is the unconscious mind. With our attention on top of the Sahasrara. Mother, forgive me for what I have done, and forgive those who have done harm to me. Om Sham. 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 The short prayers were guidance and prayers recommended by Shri Mataji in 1975 in Bombay. It's prayers to the Almighty. I will continue listening to the talk from yesterday.
Call their innocence. Without innocence, you cannot have wisdom. Innocence is the basis of wisdom. Normally, people who are living in the city have to deal with such crooks that part of the wisdom is lost. And that's why the quality of wisdom, I find, is lacking. If that is there, Sahaja Yoga works out. It gives you what is your own, and you enjoy what is your own. Now take a simple question, a simple thing. You have got, say for example, your property, say your ornaments, kept with someone. And somebody knows the keys and the ornaments. Say your forefathers have given the key to a person. And the person comes and says that I've got the keys with me, you take it and use your own money. Will you get angry with that person for that? For nothing at all, for giving nothing. Will you get angry? But immediately they become like a bull. No, we'll not have it. But why? Please have. I persuade. Please have it. Enjoy it. It is your own. You have been desiring it. You have been wanting it. Please have it. They say, why should we have it? Who are you to give us the key? But I have it. What am I to do? I'm imploring, please. Just have it. But they're adamant, just like bulls, Bulls are easier. Easier people. I tell you, bulls are much easier. If there is a bull like that, in India what we do, we take some red chilies and put to the nose and it will get up. But what should we do with human beings? They're stuck up people. And this really amazes me. Aren't you seeking? Aren't you seeking? What more do you want me to say? It is impossible. I discussed with them. I said, what should we do? These people, they come, get realization, disappear just like that. After 10 months, they'll appear, mother, I developed this trouble, that trouble. Oh, why not? It's all free to you. We had, in India, a great advantage, I should say, because we know what to expect, first of all. It's everyone knows. Whether you go to a villager or to an educated man, everyone knows what to expect. Everyone. Secondly, they know how to make out a real person. Not the westernized. Westernized, I don't know. But otherwise. Then also we have a great advantage of certain prophecies made in our country, so people know when it is going to happen, how to pin down the thing. Now, you too had prophecies made, like a person like William Blake. But who understands William Blake here? No one. Because he is on a different plane, and when he speaks, no one understands him. So it is all being prophesied that you are going to get it. This is going to happen. There's a book written thousands of years back that this is going to happen in 1970, that people are going to get transformation, that they are going to get into a system, a new system will be developed by which they will get their realization. There will not be any need to go to hospitals anymore after that. Even the word is there that they will not go to any Rugunalaya, means a hospital. So clearly it is given thousands of years back, and people are looking forward for that. But the tragedy is most of the seekers are born in the West. It's like one has a teeth, so he cannot get food. And the one who has got food has no teeth. And that is why Sahaja Yoga takes time. to develop. It will always, because it's such a process, living process. And this is the living process of the living God which you must ask for. You must not anymore look at things which are done artificially, like a baptism, like in Indian communities we'll have a ceremony actually called as a Gopavita, where they say that now you are twice born. At the age of 8 years it's done actually. Even Muslims do that. And everybody gets a kind of a thread in India to celebrate that now you become a Brahmin, you know the Brahma, you are a realized. I mean certified. They move about like that. They think they are realized souls, you know. And in America there are many who certify themselves as twice born. Certify, self-certificate. See, I'm surprised, you see. In this country I am told that people get certificate that they are totally mad. I didn't know. But really I met some people who came to my program and I said, why are you shaking so much? He said, we are certified mad people. I said, what? Yes, we are coming from lunatic asylum. But this type of self-certificate that people have, they go about how to tell them. It's impossible, you know. I mean, I can understand a drunkard, but I can't understand a person in all sanity becoming so drunk with stupidity. It's impossible to understand. And this is one of the drawbacks I feel in me, that I don't know how to convince people that please have it now. This is yours. Go ahead with it. You are hungry. This is food for you. Better have it. And then after realization, as I said, that you are the one who can do it. All progress later on is completely done by the complete vidya, the complete technique, the divine technique, how to operate the divine technique is all told to you. And you have to just see and work it out. If you want, you can work it out. Anyone. I have seen people who came to me absolutely possessed. Absolutely possessed. Today they are great surgeons. People came mentally, absolutely, we can call them half mad, or some of them full mad, certified mad. And they are today great Sahaja Yogis giving realization to people. Yes, yes. People who are drunkards, alcoholics, drug addicts, all sorts of people came. They all have got realization and they are settled down as very good Sahaja Yogis. But how can you treat a person who is stupid? Ego makes you stupid, I tell you. Ego, the result of ego is stupidity, you know. People do so many stupid things these days that even little children laugh like this, you see, when they see people doing it. But to them it is nothing. They think, oh, we are very great. This ego business is really very blinding. But one doesn't have to worry about it, because Christ himself has made arrangements that he sucks in your ego. He does that. Surprisingly, the one who came just to do that, I don't know what a mess they have created out of him, that those who follow have much more of it. I mean, you see anybody in charge of the church, he won't talk to you. I mean, he's a snooty fellow, you know. You don't know which way to approach. He walks with five revolvers around him. If you say anything, he may hit you or do whatever. I mean, you don't know. It's easy to face a madman than to face a priest, you know, sometimes. It's difficult. God knows how he'll attack you. Today I had a little encounter, and I was rather worried. But this is what it is, you see. That Christ, a person so divine. I mean, there's nothing left in him as a person. He's nothing divinity. He came on this earth, and nicely people have cooked him. I really tell you. I mean, I don't know how they could make anything out of him, this kind of a nonsense. That this Saint Paul, of all the persons, was included in the Bible. I was amazed. You see, when I saw the Bible, I said, from where does he come? And now they have started this charismatic movement. And go and have a look at them. They are epileptic, horrible things they are doing in the name of Christ. Can you imagine? He drove out the spirits from people, and here the people are calling spirits. It's such a mess, I tell you. You all have to help me, because you are all wise people and sensible ones. And we have to see now how many remain in Sahaja Yoga. That's the sign of wisdom according to me. Maybe your style may be different, I don't know. But my style, I understand that if you have pure intelligence, which many have, you suddenly know what it is. As I have seen in Spain, one fellow, he was a lawyer. He listened to one of my lectures and sparkled. Just sparkled with it. I don't know what made him think that way. I don't know which point he caught up. But he said, that's the truth. I can see clearly. This is the truth. There are many like that. They may not even get realization, but rationally, they just reach the point. Yes, this is the truth. Cannot be anything else but the truth. You need not be very well educated for that, or need not go to any one of these universities. You could be a very simple housewife to understand. But a person who has common sense, which is based on wisdom, should know that you have to become your spirit. All other nonsensical ideas, like painting your hair, you are not going to go to God. Take it from me. By painting your hair, if you can go to God, that is the easiest. Or by putting nails into your noses, or by standing on your head, or by jumping morning till evening, or calling God morning till evening. How can you go to God? Something has to happen within. It's evolutionary. It has to be something living. It's a living God we are talking about. Whatever we do before realization is all dead. And dead way is not going to take you to God. Only after realization, because you become the master of life, life starts flowing through you. You can give realizations to others. For the first time you start doing really something that is living. You can give vibrations to the flowers. You can give vibrations to the nature. Whatever you touch, you vibrate. But first, you must become a realized soul. And then you respect that realization. It's a tremendous thing, but it happens very quickly, very easily, and that's how you get lost. If somebody is made to work for something with a very great difficulty, then perhaps people realize that, oh, we must have it. But if the forefathers have earned quite a lot, they want to distribute to their children free. Everything. Why to worry? But we must have wisdom to use that with respect. It has been earned with very great difficulties. For example, the crucifixion of Christ. Without his crucifixion, we could not have had Sahaja Yoga today. Could not have. Unless and until he is awakened within us, we cannot give realization to people, whether you like it or not. So these people have dedicated themselves completely. They have built everything within you, and that's how you get it so easily. But you must have respect. You must have understanding. Otherwise, all their efforts are lost. And also your seeking. You can't do it. I'm sorry. Really, you can't do it in the beginning. Just can't do it. It's made like that. The whole situation is made. Now I must give you a frank thing, all right? I have not told this to anyone, but today I must confess to you something. As I told you, that your forefathers have worked it out, all right? Now, in this all working, you never recognize them. Never before. You always refuse them. Leave alone photograph. Even bodily you never recognize. You crucified them, you gave them poisons, you beat them, did everything. But in this working, you have to recognize me. I'm sorry. This is the first time I'm saying this because it was not wise to say, but now it's 9th year I'm running in this England. I kept my mouth shut. Right? Of course, you can't crucify me, I think. But that's a fact. You have to recognize me, otherwise things are not going to work out. People want to get their cancer cured free. They want to get their realization free, everything done free by me. But my photograph or anything to do with me, they don't want to do it. So it's not possible. You have to recognize, and Christ has said already about it very clearly, because I'm something special, I must say. I'm really a special person, but I don't want to say that because it's rather embarrassing. But it is so. Without that, you think I can give mass realization to people? There must be something about me or not, if I'm doing it. That's it. So it is better that you recognize me. It's better for you. I'm not going to take away anything from you. Nothing whatsoever. What are you going to give me? Just think of it. I'm here to give you something. But you must recognize that I'm a giver. Must recognize. I'm sorry to say, but it is so. You will gradually recognize when you have vibration. When say that, the vibration, see how much it flows. When I boast, the vibrations flow more. What am I to do? But I'm very cautious. Christ said, I am the light, I am the path. All right, they killed him. What did he say? What did he say so much? What did he say? That people killed him and crucified him. And even till today, these Jews are not willing to accept Christ. They want to have sufferings. So have it. You will have not Christ, but you will have Hitler. You have to recognize. This is a compulsion on you. I'm sorry. That's what it is. You have to recognize the divine. You have to recognize. It's not easy to give realization to anyone. If you had seen in Spain, I cured a lady whose brain was damaged and they had removed a part of the brain and this thing. And in 10 minutes that lady was cured and she started understanding everything and she started moving her hand and everything. But for people, they don't understand how it happened. It's easy for people to understand who know what to expect. All the kinds of people have photographs, all these gurus have. What have they done for you? What have they done? They have just taken your money. This photograph has vibrations. The first time a photograph has been taken actually authentically, thanks to your science. You don't have any authentic photograph of Christ. I haven't seen any good picture except for, I would say, few like Michelangelo or someone like that. Very few. Rubens, Michelangelo. Otherwise, the way they make him, he was never like that. Never like that. No vibrations from them. So I have to tell you there's something about me. I'm sorry, but it is so. It's rather dangerous to say in this great country of yours, you see, where people don't take things easily. But you better take it now. It's late. Already 8 years I've worked in this great country of yours because this is an important country. You do not know the value of this country. You do not know what role it is going to play for the whole humanity of the world. That's why I've come here. I've not come as an immigrant at all. My husband got a posting here. He was elected by 135 nations, and that's why I'm here. It's all organized. And that's how I'm at your service here. But you have to recognize my services. I have no union for that, but you have to understand this. If you do not recognize my services, nothing is going to work out. I'm sorry, but that's how I'm made.
I recognize, don't even need to recognize you.
Because you are conditioned. You are a Jew. You are conditioned. So you have to get out of this condition. You see, you'll be surprised. You can make out a Jew just like that. When the Kundalini rises, she stops at the point of Christ. You see, this is the biggest problem of the Jews. Where are they going to go? You have to save. This is all your conditioning, my child. How can we understand him, you tell? How can you understand him? You cannot understand him. Jews didn't want to. You see, this is a common practice of human beings. They don't want to recognize. That's the main thing. Afterwards, of course, even the Christians, so-called, who have built big, big churches, never recognized him at that time. How many were there? His disciples, useless people, you ask me, I'll tell you about them. Absolutely useless. They wouldn't believe in him till he got his resurrection. Then they started saying, oh God, oh God. Otherwise, this Matthews, he was a terrible man. He wouldn't recognize that there could be this conception, and they can't understand divine things. What have Jews achieved, you tell me? You just see the way they pray, the way, everything nonsensical, just like Christians, like Hindus, Muslims, everybody just the same. What are Islams doing? What a sensible thing they are doing. It's a different world, I tell you. You will understand yourself when you will come to that level and see for yourself. We have many Jews now here sitting down. Many Jews who know while raising the Kundalini you have to take the name of Christ. And if it is in the stomach, you have to take the name of Moses. You don't know where Moses is settled down and where is that David star is. Do you know that? In your being. So what's the use of all this talking, isn't it, when you don't know where Christ is, where Moses is, where the star is? You don't know anything at all, and what are you fighting about? But we can show you in the Kundalini. But be wise and humble. Without humility, you cannot grow in Sahaja Yoga because it's divine. All right? It's nothing like clubbing or conditioning. It is something that you really feel. Your hands will speak, Christ has said. You can see, even a child can see yourself. All right? So do not live with any conditioning because you are born a Jew. Supposing you are born a Muslim, take it from me. You would have hated yourself. Isn't it surprising? I mean, you could have been born a Muslim before. I've seen many like that. See, great hatred people are born in the other religion, and they must have hated one thing in one life and another life they're hating another. It's all hatred. This is not Judaism. This is not Moses. This is not that. It's very different. It's very different. Sahaja Yoga will teach you that they are all brothers and sisters and father and mother and son, and we are just fighting against that family which is divine. You see what these religions have done, that they have put you up conditioning and onto ego trips. And these ego trips are funny, you see. Every religion has done this. That's why this problem is there. And these are not solutions. If you are a true Christian, then save all of them. If you are a true Jew, save all of them. If you are a true Muslim, save all of them. That's what it is. And it will happen to you. We have an Algerian who was a Muslim. He came down here. You see, they were all supporting fundamentalists. And the young people got frightened, you know. They thought they should become communist. And this boy came down in London. When he came here, he just, I don't know how we found him somewhere. He came down to see me. He got his realization, went back, said, no, neither this nor that. God is in the center. And he gave realization to so many Muslims, and they come down here and they worship Christ. They worship Muhammad. They worship all the other people. And they know what it is. And even when I went to Paris, so many came down to see me from Algeria. We are entering into Algeria, into Lebanon, into Muslim countries. What about you people? How long are we going to be Christians, Jews and Hindus, this, that? We are human beings and we are prophets now. We have to become prophets. And these prophets will have powers to make others prophets, as prophesied by a great poet in this country, William Blake. That time has come. We better become prophets. All right? Forget it, forget it. You'll be all right.
My religion teaches me, as you know, to believe in one God. And I do, I really do.
But your belief is artificial. It has no meaning. Even if you believe in 10 gods, what difference does it make? See, what I'm saying, I believe, suppose. I believe. Here it's very common. I believe. Baba, you believe, so what? Whom are you obliging? If you believe, what is the truth behind it? Show us, where is God? You believe in one God. I said that. But you may believe.
Are you telling me not to
No, you believe.
believing something?
No, but I'm not, I'm telling you believe in the truth, all right? So keep your mind open. If you say, I believe, then you are closing your mind. I'm saying you believe in the truth, all right? So keep yourself open. You believe into something because you are conditioned into it. That's what I'm saying. If you believe into anything, you are conditioning yourself. Whatever you have believed into is not the truth. If so, show us. Simple thing. All right? Now see, you are a believer of truth. All right? Believe in truth. Now you find out the truth and see if it is truth or not. It's as simple as that. There's nothing more or less. You should be the believer of truth. Not because you are born a Jew, you should become a Jew and not deny Christ. Only because you are born in a Jew family, you are denying Christ. While those born in the Christian families will deny Muhammad, but we do not. Because that's not the truth. All right, so you see for yourself, find out for yourself. As scientists, you must keep your mind open. I want you to expose to the science of God. All right? So if you believe into something, then we're sticking on to that. This belief is artificial. It has no proof behind it. But we can prove it that all of them are related to each other. You see, they have made segments. Now that's how they have made different religions. If they could put them together, then they don't believe in one religion, do they? That's the point.
Let's keep both our hands to the level of our heart. And just humbly bow down on our head. Mother, you're the mind, you're the ether, you are the air, you're also fire and water and the earth. You manifest yourself as the universe. There exists nothing other than you. To transform yourself or our consciousness, bliss into the universal body, you deem yourself the young bride of Shiva. Obeisance to you, Mother, who has pervaded the whole universe in the form of consciousness, basins to you again and again. Mother, please accept our surrender. Mother, may we get over our I consciousness so that the drops that we are integrate with the ocean that is you. With all the wars, with all the suffering happening around the world, with all the negativity attacking the human attention and the psyche and the seeking, with our heart, our attention on the Sahasrara, we pray to God Almighty, please give salvation to the entire humanity which is suffering. Father, you who are the ocean of love and compassion, please let it flow through us. It flows through my heart. Father, please open my heart. Let's put our hands together and humbly thank Shri Mataji for the opportunity of this morning's collective meditation. And thank you everyone for your vibrational presence. Jai Shri Mataji. Have a beautiful day, everyone. And raise our kundalinis and put ourselves in a bandhan.
तुझ्या कृपेचा प्रसाद दे तू मजला आई तुझ्या कृपेचा प्रसाद दे तू मजला आई तुझ्या कृपेचा प्रसाद दे तू मजला आधार जीवनाला जगण्यास दे तू मजला आधार जीवनाला जगण्यास दे तू मजला आई तुझ्या कृपेचा प्रसाद दे तू मजला आई तुझ्या कृपेचा प्रसाद दे तू मजला सहजात आई आलो पदरात घे तू मजला सहजात आई आलो पदरात घे तू मजला ध्यानात न्हालो तुझिया ध्यानात न्हालो तुझिया दिव्यात ने तू मजला ध्यानात न्हालो तुझिया दिव्यात ने तू मजला आई तुझ्या कृपेचा प्रसाद दे तू मजला आई तुझ्या कृपेचा प्रसाद दे तू मजला कलकी तुझेच रूप आदि शक्ती स्वरूप कलकी तुझेच रूप आदि शक्ती स्वरूप ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश अल्लाह रहीम राम ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश अल्लाह रहीम राम आई तुझ्या कृपेचा प्रसाद दे तू मजला आई तुझ्या कृपेचा प्रसाद दे